Well, good afternoon to you on this Thursday. It's definitely a chilly one, and the rain just makes it feel that much more miserable outside. But again, temperatures are above freezing, so the risk of anything other than rain falling is still slim to nearly none. If any place were to see anything other than rain, maybe across Vernon Parish, possibly northern Beauregard, northern Allen, but even here, I'll admit, I still think the odds are very low just because temperatures are above freezing. Fort Johnson is the coldest spot, and want to show you the data here from the weather station there on the post. 34-degree temperature. Look at the dew point. It's 32. I talked about this yesterday that if we were to see any sleet, it would happen because the air was drier. Well, now the air has moistened up. The moisture levels have gone up. Now there's not that chance of what we call evaporative cooling to happen. So that's another recipe a reason why I think that it's just going to be rain tonight. A cold, miserable one for sure, but I don't foresee any issues with bridge issues, road problems as far as ice. The ground is just too warm for that, despite it being chilly the last few days. Now, a much different story to our north. A lot of snow still going on across northern Texas, into Oklahoma, into Arkansas as well. That snow is moving east. It is not heading towards southwest Louisiana. For us, we will just deal with off and on periods of rain that will continue for a while, likely through at least early tomorrow morning. Here's the radar locally. One band of somewhat heavier rain across southern Beauregard, northern Calcasieu. We'll start our radar tour in Cameron. Quite a bit of rain from Grand Lake to Cameron to Grand Chenier. Rain moving through the city of Lake Charles to Quincy. You guys have some fairly heavy rain that extends north into Beauregard, over to portions of Allen Parish and farther north yet. Some off and on periods of rain right now in Vernon Parish. So here's a look at Futurecast, which has this handled perfectly, both with the rain and the temperatures being the coolest at Fort Johnson. So let's put this into motion through the evening, and you'll notice more rain comes in from the west and southwest, especially later tonight. I think after 9-10 o'clock is going to be the better chance for rain across the area, and some of this could be locally heavy, especially along and south of I-10. At least 1 to 3 inches of rain, maybe more than that in some areas, which could lead to some localized street flooding if too much of that falls in a short amount of time. So just a heads up on that some heavy rain is possible overnight. Now, some good news on this. I think this moves out pretty quick and gets out of here by around daylight tomorrow morning. Throughout the rest of the day tomorrow, just a lot of clouds, breezy northerly winds will make it feel colder with wind chills in the upper 30. So the weather map, there's the low pressure system to our south. That's why it likely becomes windy through the evening hours as well. This cold front comes through later on tomorrow, just helping to reinforce the cool air already in place. And a look at the 10-day forecast, you can see the rain chance for tomorrow at 60%, but after that, we'll be done with the talk of rain for at least a couple of days. Likely not again until sometime next week. As you can see, the temperatures, though, are going to be rather cool tomorrow. Mid-40s for afternoon highs coming up on our Friday. But hey, the weekend actually looks pretty nice. Near 50 on Saturday, maybe even pushing near 60 come Sunday.
All right, folks have got to make sure that they have their rain gear tomorrow.
For sure, at least early.
Have your coats.
Yep.
Have your coats, have your
Definitely.
umbrellas, because it's going to be a cold.
It will be.
All right, thanks a lot.
You got it.
Well.